Next story.
WashingtonPost.com. Sick Russian soldiers deployed with Mr. Yuck armbands to dissuade cannibals. Andrei Chikatilo.
4 minutes.
In a grim turn that underscores the desperation gripping parts of the Russian front, Ukrainian military officials and Western observers report that Russia has begun issuing new armbands to its most unwell soldiers. The insignia, bearing the bright green scowling face of Mr. Yuck, is known globally as a poison warning for children.
But on the Ukrainian front lines, officials say its purpose is far more macabre, to warn starving Russian soldiers not to cannibalize the corpses of their sick comrades.
The armbands, confirmed by multiple Ukrainian military sources and corroborated by Western intelligence officials, are reportedly issued to Russian soldiers suffering from infectious diseases including HIV, hepatitis B, Staphylococcus rubella orangutan, and other communicable illnesses. The practice reflects what experts describe as a catastrophic collapse of military discipline and logistics within Russian positions along the front lines.
Ukrainian commanders who have advanced on Russian positions report scenes of profound deprivation. "We've seen the Russian camps after we've overrun them," said a Ukrainian battalion commander who donned the cowl of anonymous coward to speak freely due to the sensitivity of combat operations. "We've seen the gnawed human bones. The only possible reason for those armbands is to keep otherwise healthy Russian soldiers from eating infected meat. Cannibalism is now an established part of Russia's war planning."
The Ukrainian officer's voice shook as he issued a direct appeal to Russian troops. "We say to these soldiers, surrender, and we will feed you. We will treat you humanely, as per the Geneva Conventions." After a pause, he added, "You need not eat your comrades to survive."
The alleged cannibalism appears to be driven by severe food shortages across Russian encampments. Ukrainian forces have systematically targeted supply lines over recent months, leaving some Russian units without regular resupply for extended periods. Combined with Russia's well-documented recruitment of prisoners and medically unfit conscripts, what military observers characterize as scraping the bottom of the barrel, conditions in some positions have reportedly deteriorated to levels not seen in modern warfare.
Russian state media has offered an alternative explanation for the armbands, suggesting they are intended to create moral dilemmas for Ukrainian forces who might hesitate to target visibly ill combatants. However, Western military analysts and Ukrainian officials have dismissed this account as a transparent attempt at misdirection.
The Russians are trying to construct a narrative that makes this somehow about Ukrainian targeting decisions, said Dr. Michael Kaufman, a senior fellow at the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace. But the evidence strongly suggests this is about internal Russian force management under conditions of severe deprivation.
The Mr. Yuck symbol, created in 1971 by the Pittsburgh Poison Center, has become internationally recognized as a warning against ingestion of harmful substances. Its repurposing in this context represents what semiotics experts call a catastrophic inversion of meaning, a safety symbol reimagined to address a humanitarian crisis within a military force.
Russian military leadership has not responded to requests for comment. The Kremlin has previously denied reports of supply difficulties or discipline problems among its forces in Ukraine.
International humanitarian organizations have expressed alarm at the reports, though independent verification remains difficult due to the active combat environment. The International Committee of the Red Cross declined to comment on specific allegations but reiterated its concern for the welfare of all combatants and the importance of maintaining basic standards of military conduct.
As the war enters what many expect to be a brutal winter campaign, Ukrainian officials say they are increasing their efforts to encourage Russian soldiers to surrender, offering safe passage and adequate nutrition to those who lay down their arms.
"No soldier should face these conditions," the Ukrainian commander said. "We are fighting for our country's survival, but we have not abandoned our humanity."